Hey guys, it's Maymay, and do you remember that on Saturday we made this cute little picnic basket and I called it a picnic basket, and nobody noticed. I don't think they did anyway. The comments I read haven't noticed it, but I did that on purpose. So here's our little picnic basket, and remember me telling you that this guy was going to hold slimline cards. I thought it would be a cute way to display some slimline cards on our desk or on our windowsill or on our, I don't know, wherever we want to put them. So we're going to make the cards to go inside using the same paper pack that I used to make that, which is a Slice of Summer, a stinking cute paper pack. Now this is all I have left over. I didn't use very much, so I have a good bit left, but so here's what I've decided to do. I do not know how many cards that basket's going to hold, so I'm going to start out by making 12. 12 feels good to me. I'm comfortable with that. Even if it doesn't fill it completely up, that's a pretty good bit of cards. And then I'll get an idea for how many more I need to make. So here's what I'm doing. I'm taking some 12 by 12 paper. I'm cutting it down to 6 by 6 because for ease, I'm gonna make these cards 6 by 6. I have shown you before how to make them in a different size to fit your envelope exactly. You know, the ones that I pre-purchased from Amazon. I'm gonna link that video below if you wanna know more about that and all that good stuff. We'll also link the video for the basket itself if you wanna see how we did that. Okay, so here we go. We have 12 bases, and now I'm gonna score them and get us ready. This is not my favorite paper for card bases. This is a 12 by 12. My 12 by 12 is typically 65 to 80, 85 pound cardstock. So normally I would like something thicker, you know, something like Not Your Mama's, or at least something 110. But I don't want to waste a bunch of paper. I don't want to cut a bunch. Let me try those words again, right? I don't want to cut a bunch of 8.5 by 11 down to 6 by 6. That's so wasteful for me, and I still struggle with that. So I'm just going to make lighter weight card bases. It won't be the end of the world. By the time I load all of the pieces on it, they'll feel thicker and richer as we go. All right, so I'm going to keep scoring. We'll get right back together. If you're making your cards for a specific occasion, now's a good time to go ahead and do your inside sentiment if you're going to be stamping inside while they're good and flat. I'm not doing that. I'm going to make these cards as one-off, so I really don't know how they're going to turn out, so we'll see. All right, I'm going to pick up a card base, and I'm going to start to work right here. Now, what does that mean by one-offs? I do not know what I'm doing. I'm not going to mass produce them. I'm only making 12, so I really don't have to mass produce. So I'm just going to kind of get some inspiration here. Stickers are easy. They're always something we can lean on. I'm going to put them aside for now. Notice I have 2 pieces of this. I actually had to get myself another pack because I messed up one of my pieces. So that's why there's 2 scraps in there. All right, I love this green. It's really cute. The truck is really cute. I think what I want to do first is see if I can make any of these guys work, because y'all know I love cut-aparts. And I really believe some of these would really fit on here, and they'd be adorable. You're very sweet. Are you kidding me? Let's cut these apart. Let's start with these. This will be our first inspiration. Now, this is not an as many as video, but this is very similar, okay? I know how many I want to make, but I'm going to break this paper pack down the very same way I do when I'm doing an as many as. I'm going to start with these cut aparts for inspiration and then see where it goes from there. Now, as a card maker, I like for my cards to make sense, right? Hello Summer is cute, but I probably wouldn't send that to a friend necessarily. So I'm going to put this aside here. Summer is here is cute. These flowers are cute. They could probably be used with one of my stamps for a sentiment. Create Your Own Sunshine, not bad. I'm not going to lean on that one this time. This is cute. I could totally stamp that and turn that into a card. I have an idea for this one that says So Sweet. What if we could find a stamp that says Your to fit in there? That'd be cute. Have Fun and Chill Out. This is actually really cute if you are inviting somebody to something. Maybe your kids are having a sleepover or a hangout or something and you're wanting them to have fun and chill out. That could be cute for that. I'm not going to use it today. Best Summer Ever. Chilling and Grilling. Super cute for inviting people to a barbecue, right? Good Vibes is cute, but here's what I like. Let's get ready to have fun. I think that's super cute. And I also like You're Very Sweet. So I'm going to let these be what I use for my cards. And then I'll put these aside for something else. It's great for mini albums and things like that. And then these will be kind of a jumping off point for me. Okay. So let's start with You're Very Sweet. Let's make this card. Oh, how many cards are we going to get? Let me see. Because we're still going to have to go through and make more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can make 5 out of this. So You're Very Sweet. I'm going to fold this card base. Let me get my scoreboard back so I can get a good fold. And then we're going to see what we're working with. This way we can see exactly what size and shape we're going to need from this guy. Now, I'm not too precious about cut-aparts. I don't mind cutting them. I think they're cute if we cut them. So I've got an idea. I'm going to cut a bunch of this side off of here, and I'm going to kind of put this to one side of the card. So I'm going to get rid of everything I can without cutting through the image. So see that? It looks a little weird right now, but I got another idea. So this is one of the new punches we just got in. Do you see how cute it is? This fancy corner punch. It's actually called the sweet corner punch. So I'm going to punch the corner of this and see what that looks like. Look how cute. Doesn't that go with strawberries? I think it does. I may have left too much on. I probably could have taken some off, but I'll show you a good trick for taking up space. A lot of times if you feel like you have a little too much space, do some stitches. So let's come down here and do some stitch lines, which will really kind of bring the space in. At least it tricks the eye. What did Vince say the other day? It's an obstacle illusion. I know that is not right. I was teasing him about saying that. It was super funny. Now I'm going to come down here and do some more stitch lines, because if I do them on one side, I'm going to do them on the other. And just stitch line this little guy up. And then let's do some at the top. So a little bit of bringing that side in, giving it a little more interest. Now I want to decide what paper I want to put this on. I think this will be super cute coming out the side like this and having some really precious paper to the side. My first thought was this one. How would this look? It might be a little busy, so let's keep looking. This is cute, also very busy. Let's go through the paper pack. So when I went through the paper pack, I thought this one was really cute, and I'll show you why. See how that color in the center is mimicked? Isn't that cute to kind of do that? Now, another thing you can do to really dress this up is add another layer to this piece. Like if you wanted to add a white layer to make it really pop off the page, let's try that. So you see how that kind of helps it really pop? I think I'm even going to round these two edges just to soften it up a little bit more. So this is how you just play. You don't really have to have a plan. And that's good, because I'm the worst at having a plan. I got to be honest. I just kind of decide to sit down and go. So look how cute that is with the little rounded edges. That's super cute. And then this will live on our little piece like so. Now we can certainly add more pretties behind here if we want. We could go to the sticker pack and we could even add like this little piece here or any of the stickers if we wanted to. But I'm going to let this one be kind of simple for my first one, and we'll see how it looks. So let's start assembling. I think the first thing I'll do is pop this up from the white. I think that will be a cute way to create a little bit of interest there. So let me find the end of Scotty. There it is. And I will cut a piece here, stick that one down, cut another piece for here. And then I will place it right to the edge, centered top and bottom, best I can, y'all. I'm not real good at that. There we go. And then I think I'm going to glue that directly down. If you guys know me, you know I only like one layer of dimension on my cards. I actually kind of like that centered. I think I will center that like so. Let me get my glue. So I was saying I only like one layer of dimension on my cards. I just find them easier to mail that way. But if you like more than that, please have fun with your layers. You could add more foam. You could add bling. Ooh, washi tape would be cute here. I think that looks really cute. I do think it needs some more stitching. I think that's pretty cute. Let's put it on our card and see what it looks like. That looks super cute to me. I love that. You're very sweet, and anything can go on the inside. So there is card number 1. Let's keep going. Now what I think I'll do is I will decorate these kind of in fast motion with some music. But when there's something I'm doing that's unusual that I want to, not unusual, but maybe if I have an idea, I'm going to break in and let you know what that idea is as we go along. So here's an idea. So I love this little piece here. I don't really think I need this wood background. And I think this would be cool if this popped off a little more. So I'm going to come around and I'm going to fussy cut this piece in the middle out. Then we can pick what we want to be our background. But what it will do is it will create some texture by bringing these flowers out. And you're thinking, that's going to be a lot of work. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to roughly go around it for now. Then I'm going to come back in and trim them out. So I'm going to do the easy cut first. And then I'll come back and do the fancy little fluffier part there. And I will run around and cut this guy. The other thing this does is this gives us the opportunity to ink and make this white not so white, or we can put it on a really busy background and it'll really pop, like that plaid might be pretty. Let me fussy cut it and we'll see what we're gonna do with it. So there it is, fussy cut it out. And see how that adds a little texture without us having to add a bunch of stickers or anything to get it? That's super cool, right? Let's find the background paper. Look how cute that is. And look how it even is super close to hanging off the edge. I'm okay with that. Now it looks like it blends in a little too much. So let's try the inking trick. Let's bring some ink over. I'm gonna use ground espresso. I have it super close to me and here's my ink pad. So I want this to really show. So I'm gonna be kind of heavy with my inking because I really want it to pop off that busy page. Now look at the difference, how that really pops. Now you can really see it, especially when I lift it up with some foam. Isn't that cute? Let's see if there's something we can stick out from underneath it. Let's look at stickers. So I had originally thought I wanted something to stick underneath it, but look at this little pinwheel. It's super cute. And what if it stuck out at the top like so? I think that would be cute coming out like that. So I think I'm gonna ink it as well. You may not get quite the same result as you do because we are putting this distress ink on kind of a glossy paper, but it will kind of make it a little bit inked up, so at least we'll match. And I'll probably ink the edges of this too. Let's see where I want to put this. So I want this to go as high as it can and still be able to see that little guy. Let's put him like that, our little pinwheel. Now let's ink the edges of this. You also could do any kind of punching you wanted to do here. If you wanted to punch the corners or anything like that, good place to do it. Got a couple of pieces of Scotty that I'm going to put on the back here. One at the top, one at the bottom. I'm going to place this down where my little pinwheel sticks out the top. Then I'm going to glue this to a card base. So that's 2. And if you're so inclined, you could also ink the card. I'm not going to ink the card because I think this white pops the center and makes it brighter. So I'm not going to ink the white part, but that's 2 cards. Again, I'll decide what I'm going to put on the inside later or just let this be a note card set. So 2, 10 more to go. You guys remember me saying if I could find my stamps, a stamp from my line that says your, it'd be cute for here. So look what I did. I went to this set that's called Just to Say Hello, and I'm going to use your, and I'm also going to use Just to Say. So check this out. I just laid this on the little piece, and it's Just to Say You're So Sweet. Isn't that cute? That'll be a great way to use this on a card. And sometimes you do that. Sometimes you just need to, you know, jazz these little guys up, and this is perfect to do it. So Just to Say You're So Sweet. Just adding to it and making it work for a card. So now let's figure out how we're going to make it work on a card. Okay, guys, I kind of laid this one out before I got here because I wanted you to see how this is going to go. So I stamped Just to Say You're So Sweet, and now I'm going to take my border punch that is a scallop border, and I'm going to punch this outside edge of it. Ooh, I got close, but it works. Sometimes, y'all, but we got lucky on that one. All right, so see how I got that done. Now what I want to do, I want this to live to one side, and I'm going to put it on the whole of the card as much as I can. And I found this little guy. Look how cute he is. Like it's a, let me get my hand out of the way. Like he's a little ice cream cart. And I think he'll be cute over here, but he needs to be on something. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take this strip, and I'm going to put it kind of low onto the bottom of the card and just try to get it straight. Let's see if I can use my cutting mat to help me get it pretty straight here. And now I'm going to cut away the part I'm not using. I feel like that's going downhill a little bit. Let me try to fix that. That feels a little better. Okay, let's get my big scissors. So here's what I mean. I'm going to cut this part away, and this can go right back on our sticker sheet because we'll use it later. So I'll bring that over here, and I'll show you. I'll just place this right back. We'll use that on another card. And also, I'm going to cut this that I don't need away just the same way, just a nice long cut here. So I can use it somewhere else, possibly here. I'm going to look. I don't know how this will look, but it might be cute at the top, like so. But you know what? I think I'm going to save this for something else. You never know where I could use that piece, and that's a good, useful piece. So I'm putting it back on the sticker sheet. Then we're going to come back here. Now what I want to do is I want to hold this where I want it on my card. I want it to go all the way to the end. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to lose a little bit here, okay? I'm going to have to lose a little bit of the popsicle, not the end of the world. Let's come down here and let's trim. Now, why am I not gluing it down first? Because I want to pop it up on foam, but it's easier to cut when it's flat than when it's popped up. If you've ever tried to do that, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so you cut away on the backside so you don't know what you're cutting away, and then it doesn't hurt your feelings, right? So look, super cute. Oh, I didn't lose any popsicle. And these are totally useful pieces, okay? We can save those for later. Let's pop him up. Put this little guy all the way to the edge. And he goes all the way to the bottom. Isn't that cute? Now let's get our bicycle. Not a bicycle, really. Let's get our ice cream stand. And I want him to go right on this little road, just like so. Now, this is a little stark white over here, so I think I'm going to do the ink trick to bring it in. So let's just ink this white area, and you'll see how bringing some of that wood color over here is going to bring this card together. I'm even rubbing some down there because it does not hurt to have more color to knock back any of that white that is too strong. Look how cute that one is. I think that's precious. I love how that turned out. Very different from me. I wouldn't have done that normally, but I like it a lot. So just to say, you're so sweet, and there's an ice cream truck. All right, I cannot spend this much time on every card filming, or we'll be here all day. So I'm going to get a move on, and let's see where they end up. So there you go, guys, 12 cards. And then I have 14 envelopes. I thought it would be nice if you're going to give this as a gift to maybe add some extra envelopes, because you know we can make mistakes when we're writing things, right? So I'm going to stack these guys up, and I'm going to put all of my landscape ones together and my portrait ones together. How stinking cute are these colors? And put your favorite card in the front, right? I don't know which is my favorite. I think I love them all. And they were extremely simple. Now, I did not put anything on the inside. And I know a lot of you guys struggle with that, but if I'm giving this to somebody, I have no idea who they want to give this to, and they could write anything they want inside the card if I don't add anything inside there. But you could always put just a generic kind of sentiment or something in. Here's our box. Now, this is 12 cards and 14 envelopes, so we're going to see how well that fits in here. I do believe you could give twice as many, just about, if you wanted it really, really full. Easily 20 cards would fit in here, easily. But I thought this was a good start. And then if you wanted to give this as a gift, who wouldn't love getting this as a sweet little gift for mailing out cards, for sending cards? Think of someone in a nursing home. Wouldn't this be cute for them to just look at? And then if they wanted to send a card or give a card to one of their caregivers or something, this is just a sweet little idea. And I love how it turned out. I hope you guys do too. And I want to see your recreations. So head over to 2 different places. One is our customer gallery where you can post what you're making. And I would love to see how you elevate this, because you guys always do better than I do. And on our Discord, which if you're not over there, you're missing out. It's so much fun. Come over, hang out, chat with folks, and share with us what you're making. On Discord, you can kind of do a real-time kind of photo. Like if you want to take photos as you work, it's super fun. And we look forward to seeing it. Don't forget to subscribe. You're going to miss a video if you don't click that subscribe button. It's best to hit subscribe so it at least will try to come up in your feed. And then if you want to be really sure you try to see my videos, make sure to click the bell and set your notifications. Thanks so much for watching today and on Saturday when we started this guy. I think it has been super fun, and I'll probably make these again. This seems like a really cute gift for folks, right? All right. Thanks so much, guys. Till next time. Bye now.